Hi everyone, I'm Josemary on behalf of GemScript, and today we are interviewing iGEM NTNU. So iGEM NTNU, can you tell us more about yourselves and your team's project for iGEM this year?
Yeah, I can start. So hi, I'm Alina. I'm with the iGEM NTNU team for 2021. We have our project called sulfide, which is we are trying to make a biosensor for the detection of hydrogen sulfide gas in recirculating aquaculture systems, so land-based fish farming. So that is what we have been doing this summer.
Yes, I'm also with the NTNU team. My name is Adrian, and I agree with what Elena just said.
So can you tell us more about how your team is developing the biosensor to detect the hydrogen sulfide?
Yeah, maybe Adrian wants to.
Yeah, I can take that one. So we've looked into some different approaches. One of them was using H2S sensitive promoter in a E. coli and gene editing to add a reporter gene. So we could measure the abundance of H2S relative to the abundance of reporter protein.
And what does your experimental design look like right now to test your project?
So right now we've looked into a different approach. We've had a period where we looked at two approaches at the same time. So the different approach that we've been doing is actually looking at the protein in and of itself with a fluorescent tag sort of like condensated into it. And then we've been testing fluorescence intensity measurements of the protein with H2S in the solution or not. So we've done some different tests at different concentrations, and then we tried to like tweak it and see if we can get better or worse results. So yeah.
And can you tell us more about what inspired your team to tackle this particular issue and the community or communities that it might currently be affecting?
Yeah, I can answer that. So we are all very interested in the environment and trying to like, English, but yeah, like make the future like a sustainable future. And so we wanted to tackle a problem that could help towards a more sustainable future. And in Norway, fish farming is really huge, so it's a very local problem, which is also one of the things that we wanted to tackle, like a local problem. So yeah, that's why we chose this particular issue.
And what kind of impact do you think your biosensor could have on the fishing industry or, beyond that, globally into other communities?
Yeah, so we actually talked a lot with different people in the industry to like see how large the problem is, and it's actually a really huge problem with H2S gas, like in the RAS facilities. So because it's really toxic to the fish and it can cause acute fish death. So it will have a huge impact if we actually get it to work properly, and it could be implemented in these systems to prevent fish death.
How is your team using human practices to bring awareness to what your team is doing to help correct the issue?
So as I said, we had a lot of contact with companies and people in the industry and reached out to learn more about the problem and also talk about our solution. And we're also, yeah, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, no, we've been in contact, like Linda said, with many different, with several different companies. We also had Zoom chats like this with both like members of and consultants from different firms, which have sort of like guided us in how to further develop the sensor and what they actually needed the sensor to do. For example, like they needed to be really sensitive, obviously, and also really fast, because H2S is a really like fast acting sort of a toxin. It can, or well, it can increase in concentration really fast. And there's also sort of the aspect of it being really dangerous even at low levels. So we've been sort of like very willing to listen to different people and from different places when it came to guiding our the development of our project.
Is there anything particularly unique about your approach or your project that you would like others to know?
I think one thing is that since we have been a lot in contact with the companies and everything, our project is very, yeah, I keep forgetting English words, but like it's yeah.
Well, we've been kind of in line with a lot of I guess sort of demand, or well, a lot of our project is kind of well appropriated for the actual like problems. We've also one of the like inspirations for the project was from a professor who hinted to us that this wasn't a problem that many companies were struggling with. That was a large challenge with the whole moving aquaculture systems from sea-based to land-based. So, yeah.
Well, iGEM NTNU, thank you so much for meeting with me today to discuss more about your project and giving us the inside scoop into what your team is doing. So on behalf of GenScripts, we just want to wish you the best of luck in the iGEM Jamboree and GenScripts iGEM sponsorship competition.
Thank you so much for having us.